Well, I just started the live stream, so when you get a second, you should open up the...
I can't monitor it like I was doing yesterday. I have to get back to people. That's the only problem. Kind of why I wanted you to bring your computer.
It's fine. Can you see my thumbnail?
Yeah.
What up, peeps? Ray, I'm not sure if we have that one or not. I don't think we do. It's on. It should be on the website if we have it. What's up, everyone?
I'm pretty sure he ordered that from me.
All right, guys. So the website is currently live. I put the website live this morning before we came into the store to just see like if anything was fixed, and we were still getting comments from people saying that like as soon as they opened the website there were already items in their cart or things are getting added or whatever. We're trying to fix it. I don't really know what else we can do. Can't access your account page. I did have the account page like turned off. I don't know if making the account page live is gonna change anything, but we can try. Visibility, public.
Where are the keys?
My keys?
I think it's yeah.
Yeah, all sorts of people are having issues with it. It seems like the majority of people are not having problems, but there is still... Yeah, Jonathan, I just put the account page live. I don't know like what's happening. You know, we're trying to get everything figured out. Like I said, I'm currently talking to a SiteGround tech rep right now. He's currently typing after... I'm assuming he's been trying to replicate the issue for the last 10 minutes or so.
No, he wouldn't get a buzz cut and shave his beard for Lil Samson because he has it.
What's up, Tron? Yeah. Jonathan, since were you having issues with, because you said that you said the account thing wasn't showing up, but were you having issues with things being added or removed from your cart? The site this morning was not live until probably 2:45 p.m. our time. So if you were trying to go to the website before then, it wouldn't have worked. I had a couple people who were commenting saying that they could like browse the categories for some reason, even though the website was supposed to be in maintenance mode. They could browse the categories, but as soon as they tried to click on something, it would take them to the page that says something cool is coming. if you placed an order last night or yesterday, and let me see, only one person placed an order that did not go through.
Yeah.
So let me see. We have 6 pages of orders. Unless your name is Patrick W. and you placed an order, it went through. That's the only person whose order failed. We do have one order that says on hold. That is from Jonathan Murray. It says payment pending. So I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if they paid with like a PayPal e-check or something. But those are the only 2 people that their orders do not say processing. And it'll say processing until we ship them, then it'll say complete.
Okay, so Ray, he asked you a question earlier, and he bought a game already, and he's doing local pickup tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he didn't have any issues with other items in his cart, but he did clear his internet cache and reloaded the site this morning, and that's what made it,
so
he thinks it's what caused no issues.
So we have like reset the cache many times. The only thing I can recommend is if you are still having issues with the website, adding or removing items from your cart, you need to clear the cache. You need to, let's see, I am using Google Chrome. So for me, there's like a little arrow in the top right. I click that. It wants me to update, but I click that. I go to More Tools and Clear Browsing Data. And then there is, you set the time limit. So I would set it for probably 7 days, because the website has only been up for 2 days now. So there's browsing history, download history, cookies and other site data, cached images and files. I probably wouldn't do cookies. That'll sign you out of all your websites, but the cached images and files and browsing data and all that, clear it out. Clear it out, and then completely close your browser and reopen it and see if that fixes it. Okay, the SiteGround guy says he was not able to replicate the issue. Yeah, this guy's not helpful, unfortunately. So, the issue with the website is that people, not everyone, but some people seem to be sharing the shopping cart with other customers, which is very, very weird. Basically, they will, like, as soon as they get onto the website, there will already be stuff in the cart, or they will add stuff to the cart, which will then get removed, or other things will be added to their cart. So, they added 1 game, but then when they go to the cart, there's 3 games in it for some reason. So people seem to be sharing the shopping cart, which is very, very weird. Don't really know what else to do. We've tried clearing the caches and everything. We've even tried turning off like caching for the website, and did the live chat with 2 different reps from SiteGround, which is the hosting company, and I really just don't know. I don't know what else we can do. A lot of people are not having issues with the website. Someone who is this? Cameron B just placed an order 2 minutes ago. So, you know, just this morning we've had 8 orders already. So, yeah, see the KD King, bunch of copies of Tekken in it, and you don't know why. Someone else is adding items to their cart, and for some reason, you're seeing them in yours as well. And this is definitely an issue. It's not like a setting that we have to uncheck or anything like that. It's an issue. It's only happening to some people. So, don't know why. Until we get the issues fixed, unfortunately, we can't just leave the website live, because people will be experiencing issues and stuff, and they won't have any answers. At least if we're live streaming, they can come here and be like, hey, you know, what's going on with this? And I can explain that we're having problems. But if some random person just goes to the website and all of a sudden things are getting added to their cart, they're going to be really, really confused. So until we get the issues fixed, we can't leave it. We can't leave it up. Yeah, if you're having issues with like the website looking weird, that's another issue that we've been having. It seems like if you're looking at the website on mobile, then it's gonna look really weird. And there's not much that we can really do about that, unfortunately. We are not selling consoles on the website. So if things are not alphabetical, you have to sort them by alphabetical. It's an option to sort at the top of the page. I think it defaults to sort by popularity, but you can change it by latest, price low to high, price high to low, or alphabetically. Yeah, I'm looking at the stuff right now. I'm looking at Super Nintendo, at least on the version that I can see here on the computer, it looks fine. But we were having issues with stuff looking really weird when we first launched it. As far as we can tell, at least on desktop, most of that stuff has been fixed. And I don't even know how. It's not like we really did anything. But yeah, people are still having issues. I don't really know like what else to try. Like unless we have someone watching who has literally used WooCommerce with WordPress and has had the same issue and fixed it, it's not something that we know how to do. ETA and when the website will be 100% okay, I have no idea. This isn't an issue specific to us either, because when we're Googling the issue, we're finding like forum posts from tons of people who have the same problem, and they do like certain things that ends up fixing it. We have done those same things and it has not fixed it. So I really don't know what else we can try. It is most likely... It's most likely a plugin or something that is causing the issue, but we have gotten rid of every plugin that we don't need, and like the only plugins we have left are for shipping. They're the WooCommerce plugins, or they are for taking payments. So we can't really get rid of anything else. How does it calculate shipping? It takes the weight of the items, and it takes your zip code that you input, and it pulls the prices for shipping directly from the websites for those carriers. And we were having weird issues yesterday where it was charging way too much for shipping, and we're not sure exactly what was happening there, but for some reason it was like the weights were all accurate, but it was taking the dimensions for some reason. And even if the package only weighed 5 ounces, it was bumping people to priority because the dimensions were too large, which doesn't make sense. So it seems we fixed that.
I'm having a couple people who like want me to go. They've made an order, and then they want me to go and see what we have, and like cancel certain items and refund them. I'm not sure what we should do because I've had multiple people want to do this, and I really don't have the time to do that.
We can't. Yeah, we can't do that. If you guys place an order, don't expect us to be able to go through individually and cancel certain items. We can't do that. Don't buy something unless you're committed to actually buying it. That should be obvious. Yeah. Like, we literally have 120 orders here. We're not going to go through one by one and be like, oh, are you sure you wanted this item? Are you sure you wanted that one? If you place an order, you have bought the games. Unless for some reason something got added to your cart by another person. We've had that happen to... We've only had one person that I know of check out with an item in their cart that they did not add. But if you place an order and then you want to try to like ask for pictures and you want to change your mind on things, we can't do that. We do not have time. And I hope that you guys understand that. We not only are getting hundreds of messages, but we also have literally over 100 orders, which is, I mean, just the orders from yesterday, the items totaled almost 600 individual items. So it's impossible for us to go through and like do, you know, we can't do that kind of stuff. I'm sure most of you understand that. So basically what we're trying to do right now is, I guess, just leave the website live for the duration of our live stream here, so that for the people the website actually is working for, they can place some orders and just try to keep working on stuff and try to get the website functioning properly for everyone. I'm going to try to see... trying to see if like WordPress has a live chat thing or something. Here, I know that... Oops.
No, you don't need an account to make an order. And if you have not received an email, it is most likely in your spam folder.
Yeah, we know for sure that you will get an email when we ship the item, but there's a possibility that you won't get one when you place the order. Not 100% sure on that yet, because obviously the only feedback we have to go off of is what we get from you guys. You know, I had Ryan place a test order, but we didn't ship the item to him, obviously. So, you know, we're still learning. I'm going to try... Let's see. going to see if I can call SiteGround. If you guys are noticing any issues with like pictures on the wrong games or anything like that, if you post it here in the comments, I'm not gonna see it, or not gonna be able to get to it. But if you post it in the comments of like today's vlog or something, then I will see it there. I wanted to try to call SiteGround, but I'm live streaming from my phone, so I can't do that.
Somebody says that they're seeing somebody else's address. They messaged us with a screenshot. Yeah, you're gonna need to take it down.
What does it look like?
It has his entire address.
All right, so we're gonna need to take the website offline here. This really sucks. This is a huge pain. So you shouldn't be able to see the website now. It shouldn't let you go in.
I don't know how to like message this person and be like really nice about saying like, hey, I'm sorry, but I don't have the time to go through your 20 item order. Make sure I get a platinum hits because I have 120 other orders to worry about. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to be nice about it.
I mean,
like,
just
I feel
say,
bad.
just be like, I'm really sorry, but we have, 120 orders to deal with right now, plus hundreds of messages. We don't have the time to do that.
Celeste is waiting in the car while I call her his wifey, but is getting an ultrasound right now. Oh, I'm so happy for them. It's awesome.
Can I see your phone, Abby?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thomas, you said you placed the order as soon as I shut it down. I can check that. The last order we have is from Thomas. 1 minute ago. For Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Okay, I'm gonna try to call SiteGround here.
Thank you for calling SiteGround Hosting Services. If you are currently a SiteGround client, you will be asked to provide your 4-digit security PIN. You can look it up in your user area under My Details. Your call will be recorded for future reference. To agree and continue, please select one of the following options.
It's just a pin that gives me right here to
For any
for
sales-related questions, please press 1. To contact our customer service team regarding any technical issues, please press 2. For any billing inquiries, please press 3. A customer service representative will be available soon to diagnose your issue.
Your phone's
and
almost
help
dead.
resolve it quickly. To return to the previous menu, please press 9. All our representatives are busy at the moment.
Yes, I know.
The current wait time is 9 minutes.
Oh, that is some BS. It says 7 minutes right on the website. All right, so I guess we'll wait for them to answer. This is such a pain. Who's on the phone? We are calling SiteGround, which is the hosting company for the website, to try to get some tech support. We're doing the best we can to try to get everything fixed, but I do feel bad that these issues are happening and there's not much that we can do about them.
All our representatives are busy at the moment. The current wait time is 8 minutes.
8 minutes now.
All our representatives are currently busy. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered by the next available representative.
Only 8 minutes now, guys. The problem is that these issues are really, really big issues.
Yeah, it's showing people's addresses. It's not acceptable.
Yeah, like it's showing people's addresses or email addresses to other customers when they go to check out for some reason. Or, which that's like a weird security issue. The issue that's causing people problems when trying to actually use the website is it keeps adding things to people's carts that they're not adding. And it's like multiple customers are sharing the same cart somehow. And cart sharing is a thing. Like, you know, I came across information about cart sharing when looking up our issues. But it's not something that is default. And so it shouldn't be happening. And it's only happening to some people. I just don't even know. The website is not live right now, guys. The website was not live overnight.
All our representatives are busy at the moment. The current wait time is 6 minutes.
I feel bad for like canceling this order, but I can't like go through and.
All of our representatives are currently busy. Please
I don't know how to do this, Cooper.
and your call will be
What?
answered by
It
the
won't let
next
me type in
available
here to make the
representative.
refund.
No, you have to do it up.
I have to do all of these.
You're canceling the entire order?
Yeah, he wants to.
Okay. So, yeah, you have to. There's a little box, you just click up. I don't know what's happening.
All our representatives are busy at the moment. The current wait time is 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can't do that. And then in there you do the shipping cost. If you have that
All of our
checked, it will
representatives are currently
put
busy.
them back on the
Please
website.
stay on the line, and your call will be answered by the next
When did he
available
make this order?
representative.
Because,
Yesterday.
well then I already ran it through on the... I already ran it through in GameSmart. What was one of the items in there?
Golden Axe Beast Rider.
All our representatives are busy at the moment. The current wait time is 5 minutes.
Yeah, we need to write down all those items. I need to put them all back in the system now.
Okay, I'll write them down.
Yeah, guys, if you place an order, it is set. We can't go through and
Pick and choose.
pick and choose things and, you know, send partial refunds for certain items. You know, if you only want Black Label games, then unfortunately you're gonna have to message us before you place the order, and even then, that is, you know, low priority message for us to get back to at the moment. We're not ignoring anyone, but, you know, with hundreds of messages and people having issues with the website, someone who wants to know if a game is Platinum Hits or Black Label is not something that we have a lot of time to do right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like if we didn't have 120 something orders, then I wouldn't be super concerned.
Yeah. Normally, like, you know, in a month or two when things kind of settle down and we don't have over 100 orders, then it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But there are more important things to worry about right now for us, unfortunately.
All of our representatives are currently busy. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered by the next available representative. All our representatives are busy at the moment. The current wait time is 4 minutes.
There should be a note feature on there, but, I mean, even that.
First card set pickup done.
If the game not being Black Label is a deal breaker, then you shouldn't buy it. Because it's not about customer service, it's literally about time. We do not have the time. It's impossible.
All of our representatives are currently busy.
At the moment, we have over 700 games to ship, and, like, it's literally impossible for us to go through and tell you if the Shrek game you bought is Black Label or not.
I, like, don't mean to be triggered, but, like, we provide the best customer service we can.
Yeah.
And, like, I try my absolute best to do what I can for every single person, but it's really hard. Like, if you put a note in there and you're like, hey, it's okay if it's not, but if you can do this, I would really appreciate it. Like, I don't mind doing that. But if you're like, hey, I ordered 25 games, I need you to go through and individually make sure that they're all Black Label, and I want to make sure that there's no scratches on the artwork and there's no holes punctuating or puncturing the stuff, that's too much, and that's what that person wanted. I can't go through and do that. Oh, and there can't be any stickers on the artwork. Like, I understand everybody has their preferences, but if you want to do that, you need to message us, not make the order and then be like, I need you to do all this stuff, and once you do all that work, I don't want the stuff.
Yeah, we're doing our best, guys. If we weren't having the issues with the website, it would be a little bit easier too, because we wouldn't have to worry about this part of it. We could just focus on like the orders. But I mean, there are so many things happening right now. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would only want to buy a Black Label copy as well if it was for my collection. But there are plenty of websites I go to where they don't specify, and I choose to either take the chance or I choose to not buy it. And there have been a couple cases where I've messaged the people before making my order, and I'm like, hey, do you know if this particular game that I'm looking at is complete or if it's Black Label or whatever? But if that's what you want to do, that's perfectly fine. But what we're asking is that you don't make the order first and then ask them a bunch of questions and try to cancel, you know, some of the items here and there. That makes way too much of a hassle. We obviously appreciate everyone who's making orders and trying to support us and all that, of course. Hi. I am having some issues with my website. It's hosted through SiteGround. So we just launched. It's like a web store. We just launched yesterday, and we have a bunch of customers who were like eagerly awaiting the launch and everything. So we have a lot of people who are trying to shop, and we are running into a couple really weird issues, and we've tried all the fixes we could find, like through Google, and we've had people making suggestions, and we haven't been able to fix it. But basically, what's happening is it seems that some customers their shopping carts are being shared with other customers. So, like, they add an item to their cart and then they go to another page and now they have 3 items in their cart, or the stuff from the carts are being deleted or whatever it is. So, it only happens to some people, but it's a big enough issue that we've had to like take the site offline and try to do a fix and then put it back up and see if it's working, but we haven't been able to get it fixed yet.
Well, this sort of troubleshooting and this sort of problems has to be revised by a developer. We can pretty much help you on the hosting side of the things, but this with the payments and everything, with the shopping carts, you just have to get yourself a developer and who can troubleshoot it. We cannot assist you with it. It's beyond the level of expertise we have.
We paid them for this. That's...
So, is there any sort of like server side caching that you can clear or reset or anything like that?
I can do so indeed. If you tell me what is the PIN number, we can give it a shot, but if that does not solve the problem, again, this is probably not some sort of a caching. This is something within the configuration of the website itself, which we cannot assist you in any way. But let me know what is the PIN number, and I'll clear the cache, and we'll see how it's gonna go.
The PIN number. The PIN number is 0102.
They can hear you.
0102. Okay, what is the name of the website?
It's doublejumpvideogames.com.
They could definitely hear you back there.
Let me find it.
Whatever.
Perfect. Here it is. I'll go ahead and clear the cache.
That's not the PIN, Damien.
Okay, it's clearing right now. I'll let you know once it's ready. And if you can do the same within your browser caching cookies, just in case, to be on the safe side when you're double checking.
Okay.
Okay, it's done. Can you give it a try?
I mean, there's nothing I can really check. It's
Yeah, I mean, it's
Thank
showing
you for
our
that
customers'
information.
data to our other customers.
what was that?
Yeah, I understand completely. It's just it's beyond our level of expertise. Otherwise, I will be glad to help. In this situation, you have to consult with the developer.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I feel bad, but like, it's unacceptable for this to be happening, and they should be concerned about it. They can't just sit there and point fingers at the other person because it's...
They're not doing that. They're just hosting the website. Here, your mom texted you.
Oh my god. So who do we contact now? Can you contact WooCommerce?
They don't have a phone number, unfortunately. I can only email.
I'm just frustrated because, like, it's unacceptable for this to be happening. It shouldn't be an issue, and they should definitely be concerned about it because it's putting their customers' data at risk. Like, I just feel like they should be a little bit more concerned about it.
So there's a website, WP Video Tutorial, get WooCommerce support for WooCommerce website. WordPress plus WooCommerce equals online payments. We can solve any problem with WooCommerce theme or plugin to get payment faster. They have a live chat that I'm doing. Let's see what we can do. This person that I'm chatting with here wants to call now.
Okay.
I would have to use your phone.
Well, you still have it, so.
I put it right here. They should be calling. How's it going? Not great. Still trying to get all these website issues figured out. We are not using a caching plugin. We actually have caching turned off on the website on the SiteGround side. And I'm not a web developer. I'm not a programmer. I don't even know what... Where's Pitar? I don't know. He's probably working from home. We've disabled all the plugins that we don't absolutely need. So I don't really know what else to do. I guess I'm waiting for this guy to call, but he's not calling yet. So the plugins we have currently activated. We have the construction or the maintenance mode plugin that we turn on to say website coming soon. We have gallery custom links, which, I mean, I guess I could disable that one. We have Google Ads for WooCommerce. We have MailChimp multi-carrier shipping plugin, which is without that we don't have shipping basically, so we need that. We have SG Optimizer. We have WooCommerce, PayPal checkout gateway, WooCommerce services, WooCommerce Stripe gateway, WooCommerce weight-based shipping, WordPress importer, WordPress starter, WP encryption, WP Forms Lite, and Yoast SEO. A lot of those were like default, I guess you could say. But if anyone knows anything about this, if you have any suggestions, let me know. I couldn't imagine the gallery custom links is the one that's messing everything up. That's really the only one we have that I guess we don't necessarily need. But I don't know. Here we go. Hello? Good, how are you? So, some of our customers are experiencing cart sharing. So they are adding items to their shopping cart, but then they go to another page and see that other items have been added to their cart or stuff has been deleted from their cart. Also, when people are checking out, they're seeing other customers' email addresses and shipping addresses like as like the default, I guess, which that's really, really bad. We have, let me see, we have PayPal as an option, and then we also have Stripe to take cards.
And the card details also be showing there in the page as a default.
Not that I know of. No one has said that.
One-up card.
Okay, the issue is the address and some information showing on the checkout page as default. And what is the another?
What was that? I'm sorry.
What is the other issue?
The other issue is that people's shopping carts are like connected with one another. So they'll add an item to the cart, and then other items are being added by other customers, and stuff is being removed as well. So people can't check out because the things that they are trying to buy keep getting removed, and then other things are being added.
Okay, since how long you have this issue?
We launched the website yesterday, and it started happening immediately.
Okay, so and where the website from?
SiteGround. And I've already tried to talk to them, and all they could do for me was like reset the server cache. They couldn't really do much else.
Okay, please type the website name in the chat room. Can you type it?
Yeah, I can. The website is not currently live, but I can set it live if you need me to. Oh, that's not correct. Sorry. There we go. So right now it should just take you to like a maintenance page or something.
I'm checking just a minute. Yeah, it's okay, alright. So, did you make any changes in the backend here?
Like to try to fix the issue. Yes. We tried to get rid of any plugins that we didn't need. So the only plugins that we have left are ones that are used for shipping or for taking payments or something like that. We also put some code into the theme editor, into the functions PHP, to try to fix the issue.
Yeah, just wait a second. Can I place your call on your hold?
Yes. He's got me on hold now.
Is this on the wrong channel?
The place that I'm talking to right now, I think is like a... You need to remove persistent cart. I've already put in the code into the functions PHP to remove persistent cart, and that didn't seem to fix it. Assuming that the code I put in there worked, then it, or was accurate, then it didn't work. I think these people can get it working, but I mean, I'm gonna have to pay them.
Oh my god, this cart.
Can you guys hear the music?
Hello, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for staying connected. So finally, right here the summary is, if someone wants to fix the product in the shop page, and they're trying to add new cart page, it is showing the other product also. Like the last customer adds some product, right?
Right. So, like, the customers are still able to put the items in their cart, but then they're seeing other items get added as well that they did not add, or they're seeing stuff removed.
Yes, yes. And so the other issue, the page, the address and information, some information automatically it defaults the
Right.
will take time. And if you want to fix it, for both of the issues, it will cost you only $129. Because your website is not under support with WooCommerce and WordPress support. That's why you have to pay for it.
Mm,
And once you get more fixed, this means that you will not be this kind of issue anymore. I will assure you. You can still ignore the like if you want to go to the website, you can go ahead and click
let me think about it for a second. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So I put the guy on mute. This is a service. He's saying that he can fix it, but it's going to be $149.
No.
If he could fix it, that's worth it. But
I think it's a scam.
well, the website is wpvideotutorial.com. It's WordPress video tutorial. And when I typed in WooCommerce customer service, yeah, just give me 1 second. I'm discussing it with my girlfriend. When you type in WooCommerce customer service on Google, it's like the second thing that pops up. Yes?
There are two options, sir. Okay. The one option is one-time payment. Okay. The second option is if you want to go with the 1 year support for WordPress and WooCommerce, you can go with the 1 year support, and then within a 1 year, we'll fix every single issue free of cost for you.
No.
No need to pay any single cent for the 12 months. We'll fix all the issues coming from
only pay after it's done. We're not paying before.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. Can we pay after it's fixed?
So no, actually we need to create your accounts for WooCommerce because your website is not run as support. Once we will create your account, then we will provide you the login details, and then you need to create the ticket for this issue.
Will it be a persistent? Will it be a persistent fix? Will it stay fixed after eventual and probable update?
Can I call you back on this number?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Kevin. If you are going to call on this number, ask my name Kevin, then anyone transfer their call to me directly.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you so much. Bye.
That sounds like a scam.
Well, his name is Karen.
Okay.
Either his name is Karen or that lady has a very deep voice, which that could be it.
No. I was a man. A couple of people are saying that you can go on to like the
what?
you can like go on to like Discord and stuff, and you can get like independent web developers to like help you and pay them rather than going through somebody. And,
Well, I'd rather just get Sam to do it then.
then call Sam.
I don't
Hi,
know.
Charlie.
I don't know if Sam will be able to do it. I mean, we can see. Let me try to call him. Let me try to call my boy. Why is it so freaking hot in here? It's like really hot in here. Sam's not answering.
Yeah,
No.
he's doing a call right now, probably. Someone said, "Don't trust anyone named Karen."
That is good advice.
Do we have? Yes, we do.
I don't know, guys. I don't really want to pay $150 to this person. Is what fix runner?
Okay. How am I supposed to ship an order then?
What do you mean?
I'm on here. Where do I go to ship?
You're on edit order.
Don't click my click pad like that. It's not the person. It's not
I'm
the
just-
person. Oh, right here. Okay, go ahead. Shoot.
we have to enable Jetpack to do shipping. WooCommerce cookie problems. Let's see.
Richard, we're having issues with the website. Somebody says that their daughter's done web design before, but maybe she could help. So this isn't really web design. I mean, I guess it's integrated with that, but this is like
User switching.
kind of a different issue. But I mean,
So let me see. There's a plugin called user switching. So this seems promising when I'm reading right here. Someone posted in like a WooCommerce cart issue. I'm facing an issue where WooCommerce cart, after switching to a user, is duplicating and staying in the admins even after the session and a private incognito browser is closed. It is not removing the purchased items from the customer's cart. It is then populating the next switch to customer's cart with previous customers' products. And someone said, this is a year ago. This is fixed now if you update to user switching 1.5 and the beta release of WooCommerce 3.6. So with WooCommerce, we are on version 4.1, so that should have been fixed. User switching, we did not even have installed. I'm not sure what it does. There's not even any settings for it. It just says instant switching between user accounts in WordPress. So I would hope that fixes things, but I guess I don't know for sure. But that's at least something new to try that we haven't tried before. Oh yes, I was gonna check my Facebook because this guy's trying to buy a Dreamcast, and he's local. His name's Tyler. He's got some store credit, so I'm trying to see that. God, where is it? There we go, customer. Tyler, there we go. He's got 1533 in credit. So 3467. Okay.
Wait, 5 messages. 7.
Alan, the persistent cart thing, I've already looked at that one, and I've put in the code to fix that issue, but it didn't seem to do anything. Yes, we are trying to work on the store.
Is there any easy way for me to take the 4XL printer?
No.
Okay, well we need to start working on orders because it's 4/23.
Just
I emailed. I'm writing people's names on the packages and the weights, and I'm messaging them to you. So I guess I'll just keep doing that.
yeah, I'll print them.
Okay.
Here's something that kind of is weird. We're paying for the shipping, obviously, but instead of like paying through PayPal, it's charging our debit card.
Oh, great.
RC, the best cola. Okay. We need to get a Dreamcast system set up. Oh, you're messaging them to me on Facebook.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were emailing them to me.
No, I'm just gonna message them to you.
Oh, that's cool. All I have to do is click it and it just downloads it.
Yeah, it's PDF.
Whoop. Hey, Jared. Let's print this. Print. Dymo 4XL. That is not the right page size. More settings. Page size. We need 4x6. Right there. Ba-bam. Here you go. Nobody look at that. It's got his shipping address.
Oh my goodness. This person, Thomas Taylor, if you're watching this, I used to live like 2 blocks over from you in Arizona.
All right, this guy's coming for a Dreamcast. Let me grab everything real quick. Well, he's not going to be here for like an hour, but...
We can't do that in an hour.
Why?
Oh, I guess it's only 4:25.
Yeah, you said we were staying until 5:45. Dreamcast. I need cables. Bam.
You have a box cutter?
It's somewhere by the computer. Power cable.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Oh no, I took it home. Remember?
Can I have the scissors?
You can have this box cutter. Need a controller. They're all still over here. This one looks pretty dang clean. Ryan did such a good job on cleaning. Look at that Dreamcast controller. It's beautiful. Comes with cables and one
You have the tape?
controller.
Oh, I see it. Ugh.
Will we sell first-party controllers on the site? Yes, eventually. We have... Do you have FTP or cPanel access to your hosting? Unfortunately, I do not know what that means. I'm not a web developer. I just follow YouTube tutorials and figure stuff out. And I did build the website by myself, just so you guys know,
Okay, so
without knowing what I'm doing.
I am fulfilling orders right now, and there's an option on there that says mark orders complete and notify customer of the email. I've done 2 orders. I'm doing Johnny's right now, and then I did that other person's. So you guys should be receiving emails with tracking information.
Yeah,
from
the
us.
first guy, we did this one yesterday, he said he got the email.
Cool.
Here's this too, Abby.
Thank you.
We've got a bunch of stickers left over, so if you place an order, you'll get a sticker.
I'm also doing business.
And a business card. How did I install WordPress? I don't know. I just followed the tutorial, man. The site is not up right now. Although we did just try that that customer switching thing. So I guess we could try it again. God, it's cold in here now. What the hey? I only set it down 1 degree.
Are you practicing to be a dad because you're acting like a total dad right now with the thermostat?
Yeah, only I can touch the thermostat.
Yeah, because I don't know how to use it.
Okay.
This is stupid.
2 to 3 levels above the functions PHP. The functions PHP is in theme files, and it is the second thing from the top. There's style.css and then functions PHP, and then assets, and then storefront style, and then style RTL, then docs, languages, and then a bunch of other stuff below that.
I have another one for you to print, Cooper.
That is most likely right. Because if we look at our plugins, we have WordPress Starter and WordPress Importer. Phone support did not help. At least with SiteGround. What's up, Doug? Douglas? You said you mailed me a thing?
Huh. Yeah. Can I have the DS games, please?
Here you go.
Thank you.
I don't have the chat open, guys. I can see myself on the screen and the things, the comments pop up, but they only stay for a couple seconds. Remove space before org? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. I'm trying to read the comments, but they go by quick. Abby.
What?
Oh, Abby is shipping orders right now.
Yeah. I can't find a game.
Which one?
Diddy Kong Racing.
Is the case out there?
Yep. Empty.
How do I save these settings? It didn't save my... All right, Johnny. That one's for yours. WP File Manager plugin. Whew. WP File Manager. Which file manager plugin is it? Because I see File Manager, I see Advanced File Manager, and then there's another one called just File Manager. Lovely Merch, I see that you sent a PM. Got a lot of stuff happening right now. I'm probably not going to get to it really soon. Okay, I found the right one. Okay, it's installed. What do I do with it now? What is it? WP File Manager.
Someone says that you're really not tech savvy. Cooper's
Duh.
plenty tech savvy, but just not with this.
WP Content Folder.
I mean, you went to school for game design.
Yeah, but not coding.
Yeah, so...
What am I looking for again? I can only see the messages in the chat for like 2 seconds and they go away.
You need to pull it up on the computer.
Did you see that?
Why wasn't this sold? What's that? I need my phone so I can call this person.
Here you go.
Or actually, I should probably use the store phone, wherever the heck that is.
Okay, I need to open up the chat on the computer so I can go back and see what that message said. htaccess file.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
Okay, what did it say?
Are you okay with that? I just feel bad.
htaccess file.
Well,
And open it.
Would you want to spend
There.
the 15th with me, and we can spend some time together?
1, 2.
And we can give you a at-home pedicure and all that stuff. And
So there's an htaccess folder. There are 3 plain text files called htaccess, and then there's htaccess.php.
Okay. I love you very much. I'm sorry that we didn't get to spend the day together. We haven't really ate, but we will still come to lunch. Or dinner, I mean. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna leave here at 5:45. Okay. I love you guys, so we'll be there. Okay, bye.
htaccess file. There's 4 of them.
Do we know where the Game Store phone is? I think it's dead.
Right here.
It's dead.
Yeah, there's 4 folders that are 4 files. The kind of file says plain text. 3 of them are 13 bytes. One of them is 57 bytes, but they all have the same exact name. Shout out to Hannah, the fiance. And then Ken said he sent a message about the thing. I'm gonna try to find that. Thank you guys for trying to help, of course. It's definitely appreciated.
Hi, is this Isaac? Oh, cool. Hi Isaac, this is Abby at Double Jump. I was just calling you about your order of Sonic 3D Blast. For whatever reason, on the title of the item when it was on the website,
I just got back to you,
cut
Ken.
it off. And so it cut off the condition. If you can message me on Facebook, on the Double Jump Facebook, I can get you pictures of your item before I ship it out because it is in a little bit rougher shape than you would think. So give us a message on Facebook. Bye.
I'm just gonna call you Jacob because that's what your last name says. There are 4 files with that title that are plain text. They are all exactly the same. Look right here. Hopefully you can see that. I can't see what you can see. There's 4 of them. They're all plain text. You see those htaccess files? There's 4 of them. So I'm not sure which one. Left? So, which one should I be opening? Yes, we can send to Germany. When the website's live, it will give you the shipping options to wherever you live. I clicked on WP content. I clicked on that folder and then I searched within it. They do not all have the same modified date. 2 of them are the same, April 10th, 11:43 p.m. One is April 11th, 3:07 a.m. And then one of them is May 3rd, 2:54 a.m. Okay, so if we go... Oh. Okay, if I'm in the main folder, which is public HTML, there is a htaccess file right near the top. So I need to open that one. When we were at Warp Zone Video Games, they had a lot of box Super Famicom games. Why did I not buy them? Because I didn't want to. When I try to open that file, it opens up a new page and it says 403 forbidden. Is there an edit button? There are a ton of buttons up here. Open, download, undo, copy. Edit file. There we go. Got it open. I tried to call Sam and he did not answer, so he's probably in a business call.
Yeah, he said he had an early one today and then a couple others.
Anything look like caching? I'm assuming it would say caching. Leverage browser caching by SG Optimizer. Is that it? So here's what it says. Well, I mean, I guess that's all it says. What do I do? Don't post your email.
Yeah, don't do that. No. Oh, well, it's hiding it from view.
Okay, I got it. Don't worry. So, what am I emailing you? Can do. I don't think my stomach just growled. Email sent. Oh, I also got an email about DHL. My stomach just growled right now. Mad Stalker, we ship anywhere in the world. Once the website is ready to go, you'll be able to buy directly through there. It will give you your shipping price and shipping options and all that. All right. PM me what should be in the access file. That, what you just PM'd me, Ken, is definitely not what is in the access file. We do have the SG Optimizer plugin. I thought that that was like a remove everything before end LBC line. Where is that? So remove lines 1 through 48. Okay. I think that's the Dreamcast guy.
Okay. Do you want me to handle it?
Give me, if you can, if you want to, if you can.
I can.
You should have $34 cash.
Can you grab a bag for me? Yeah, one moment. Give me just a moment.
So you should have $34 cash.
Where is the... Do you want me to bring exact?
Yeah. I mean, I told him it was like 34 and some change, but then I said just 34 is fine.
Do you have a key? Because I don't know which keys to the door. Wait a second, sorry.
I don't believe we have any G.I. Joe for NES right now. He's buying a Dreamcast system, not games. Let me see here.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see. Plugins.
Sorry, we're just trying to get it in a bag earlier. Yeah, absolutely. If you do have any issues, don't hesitate to contact us.
Actually plan on opening?
We have no plans at this time. We don't know. We don't know, yeah. Unfortunately, people don't like to respect social distancing and wearing masks and gloves, and we just can't have people coming in and touching stuff. So, yeah, we don't know this time. We'll be doing curbside pickup though, so.
Alright, thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a great day.
Guys, I already deleted it before you told me to make the backup. He had 34.
Yep.
I am not going to sell the Blockbuster sign.
We'll ask him about that.
The 32X lot, I have picked out what we need, but the stack of other stuff is still just sitting on the counter. Okay, so I need to turn off the SG Optimizer plugin, which I thought that one was like, I don't even think I installed that one. I thought that was like automatically on there, so I didn't think that it was what could be causing the issues, but I do not know. Okay. Ken, if I already changed that file, do I need to replace it with something else, or am I interested in a sealed Playboy Mansion for PS2? Not really. Okay. Ken, you said you're sending me the thing. Oh, but Jacob said no. What are you doing?
I'm doing orders and taking things out and cleaning them and putting them back in the bag. Sucks.
I don't have one, but I don't really care too much about sealed games. You can test now. Okay. Let's see. I wish there was a way we could test it without, like, just making it live.
Because people are gonna like run in and buy a bunch of stuff, and it kind of makes it difficult. Oh, which
Like-
isn't like a problem.
Yeah, I'm not worried about people making orders. I wish that we could, like, there doesn't seem to be a way for me to test it without setting it live, because the website acts differently for me than it does for you guys, unless I log out. But if I log out, then I can't see the website unless it's live. Okay, so we'll try this. We'll try this, guys. So who that is watching right now was experiencing issues earlier today? If you didn't have issues, you don't have to comment. I just want to hear from people that were having issues today. Nitro Nintendo. So you were having the issues where people, like, things were getting added or removed from your cart? Or you were seeing addresses and stuff that weren't yours? Yes, okay. Nobody else comment. I'm gonna set this live. So the website should be live. So only Nitro Nintendo comment on the chat, but everyone else go to the website and start adding stuff to your cart and doing all that. Because if he's the only one adding stuff to the cart, obviously he's not going to get other people's stuff added. So I need multiple people to mess with the website. But
Hey, quick question.
what's up?
This, I'm shipping this, and it's obviously like overweight. It just says priority mail. It doesn't have an option for padded or anything. It just says priority mail.
It doesn't give you the option?
Nope. It says parcel select media or parcel select mail, priority mail, USPS express shipping mail.
If you click priority, does it give you like a drop down or anything?
Nope. It's $11.19.
Because that's for like shipping it in a box priority.
That's all it gives me.
So
That's what the customer paid.
I will have to, well, you can't ship it in that then if you're going to ship it that.
What do I ship it in then?
So you'd either have to put it in a box, or you can ship it through PayPal shipping with the envelope.
Great.
Or if you want to wait on that order,
I'm waiting on like.
I mean, just wait on that particular one, because I should be able to add the padded flat rate envelope as an option.
Okay.
I just can't really do it right now. So Nitro, you said everything was resetting from my cart. Was that earlier or is that now? It was earlier. Is it working now? Andrew said, went to the website for the first time and there are 3 things in the cart. People are still having the issues. Everything looks fine now for you, Nitro, but a couple other people are still saying they have problems. Well, I did change that file before deactivating that plugin, not after. I don't know if that would have changed, if that would have affected it. Okay, I'll try that again. Whoops, where's the open? Edit file. So I do still see stuff in there, gzip enabled by SG Optimizer. If you guys are having issues, don't try to place an order right now. We're still trying to get it figured out. Not everyone has the issue. Some people do, some people don't. The lines that you told me to remove, I don't see them there, but I am still seeing SG Optimizer stuff. If it's working for you, you can place an order if you'd like. We're trying to get things figured out for the people it's not working for. So if you're not having any issues, you don't have to comment. Because if you're not having issues, it's all working fine for you. Anything we do is not going to, shouldn't change anything for you. As long as it's working for you, you're good. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So the begin, everything before begin WordPress. Okay, so I did that. So I'm assuming we'd have to like reset or something, or people are going to have to clear their cache and cookies and all that for that change we just made to take effect. No? Okay. The guy said he sent a message about the Sonic 3D Blast. Ken. That is all we have left in there right now. It's only 15 lines. The first one is begin WordPress. The last one is end WordPress. That's all we have in there. The order Abby was just talking about with the 11/19 priority shipping, I got 4 manuals that I would like shipped together if possible at first class. I don't think that's the order.
No, this is an order that weighs more than a pound. These are 2 separate orders by a person named Scott. And
Yeah, this is an order from Scott, not you, Jesse.
all NES games, and there's 5 of them.
5 NES games.
What I'm doing for everybody, if you made 2 separate orders with us, what I started to do is I look at somebody's order and I'm like, okay, I'm looking at Scott's order, and I type his name into the search bar and it pulls up all of his orders with us. And
Pulls
then
up
I'm
all the
gonna-
orders with the name Scott.
with the name
Or whatever
Scott.
it is.
And then I put his order together. It's just the easiest way for me to do it. So if you made multiple orders, I will be putting them together.
So that they will be combined. And if there's a difference, if you paid more for shipping than what it's actually costing us to ship it,
I will refund
we will
you.
send you a partial refund for the difference. These orders here that say complete, are those...
Those are all ones I've completed, they've been picked up, or I've marked them as completed because they've been picked up.
Okay, gotcha. We're not doing any trades right now, unfortunately. Are you guys still experiencing problems? Don't comment unless you are, I suppose, or if you were just like 10 minutes ago. We're going to be doing trades again soon. We just don't know exactly when. It'll probably be like a week or two. We just have obviously a lot of stuff to take care of at the moment.
And we'll be coming in tomorrow to work on the orders as well. I don't know if we'll live stream or not. If there's no issues, we won't.
If we get the website fixed, we're not gonna do this live stream tomorrow. But for me, it's better to work on it while we're live streaming because we get instant feedback from you guys to see if it's still working. Unfortunately, we do not have a way to hold a copy. It's on the website. We can't remove one thing. Like there physically is not an option to remove one item when it is synced to our actual GameSmart inventory. There is a wish list function. It's not for the website, or it's not through the website. It's through our standard POS. It requires us to make a customer account for you, but the only benefit for the customer account would be the wish list thing, and we have to have your phone number and your carrier, like Sprint, AT&T, whatever it is. Cricket does not work, unfortunately, but basically the way that it works is that we input all the information. You tell us which games you want to add to your wish list, and as soon as they get traded in, it will send you a text message telling you that they are available. Do you check the plugin for auto Facebook post when article is added to? No. We have where is it? There is like a Facebook plugin, but I deleted it because it was like, it wasn't working and it kept wanting me to update it or do something, and I was just like, whatever. Yes, we will allow you guys to sign up for the customer account wish list thing. We're not doing it yet. There's no point to have it now anyway because we're not getting any new games in at the moment, so it wouldn't be helpful anyway. We'll be doing that once everything kind of settles down a little bit. Obviously, right now with just launching the website and having all these problems, we're swamped with work right now. So we'll be doing them eventually, just not yet. Is anyone having issues? I don't see any comments. What do you mean on the Facebook page? So, Biscuits, you're still having the problem. Okay. I'm going to shut down the website for a second. Even if one person is having the problem, assuming it's not a problem on their end, we can't have the website. We can't leave it live. Unfortunately. Dr. 12 Evil. What is your question? There is no Super Nintendo game called Magical World of Disney, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. People have sent us screenshots, so we know it's an actual issue. I mean, you can send us a screenshot if you want, but if you're just showing us items in your shopping cart, that doesn't show us anything, unfortunately. We have seen screenshots of people who have had other people's addresses filled out automatically, and that's more of the issue. Ugh. Shindo, I stayed up pretty late again last night redoing all of the dimensions for the items on the website because they were, for some reason, like not calculating shipping properly. Even for people, you know, like a guy who ordered a plush, lives in Portland. That's 5 minutes away, and it charged him priority shipping for one plush, and it was only 6 ounces. So, it wasn't the weight that was messing up; it was the dimensions. And I went through last night, and I set all the dimensions to be smaller than they actually are because I don't think it's calculating them properly. The weight is still the same, which I think that's a little bit more important. Does the website say if a game is complete? On the top of the page, like if you go to Nintendo, you click on N64, then you click on N64 games. At the top of the page, on every page like that, it'll tell you what you need to know, basically. The website's down right now, so if you tried to place an order, it probably didn't work, but I can check. If the shipping that you paid for is actually less than what it cost us to ship it, we're just going to ship it anyway, and, you know, we'll write off the difference. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, you're getting the site being down page because the site is down. The last order we have is from Andrew. And then Joshua, and then Justin, and then Vic. Would you be prepared to change hosts? I can do a full copy over as I think it is server issues. I mean, potentially, but if that doesn't fix it, it seems like a lot of hassle. And I went with SiteGround because our POS is GameSmart, and the website integration is brand new for them. And I just went with what they have used and what they have tested with, which was SiteGround. The only thing is, I'm taking things a little bit farther than they did with the website. I'm trying to have calculated shipping based on your address, and I'm trying to have multiple options for shipping FedEx and UPS and USPS and DHL and all that. But what they were doing originally was there's a setting in GameSmart that when you upload from the system to the website, you can automatically add like $4 to each item or something, which is supposed to help to cover shipping. I don't really think that, and then everything is just free shipping. I don't think that's great. Obviously, it's not the best way to do it. Plus, we wouldn't be able to do any international shipping that way. So, I don't know. WooCommerce system status. Let me check that. Is everything green? Well, a lot of stuff is black, but I assume that you are asking if anything is in red, right? Some stuff is red, but it's all plugins that says, well, terms and conditions page says page not set. But other than that, there's a few plugins that just say installed version not tested with active version of WooCommerce, but that's it. Jeremy, I'm pretty sure people are not making it up. We have had screenshots from people showing that when they go to checkout, they are seeing other people's email addresses or shipping addresses already like automatically input there, which it should not be doing.
Okay, Jacob says you can reset the sessions here. WooCommerce system status tools.
Tools. Session. Clear transients. So I have WooCommerce transients with the button clear transients, or I have expired transients to clear that one. I don't see anything that says sessions. Clear both. Nothing says sessions at all. That stinks if the shipping was fixed. No, that's a good thing. If you ended up paying more for shipping than it actually costs, we're going to send you a partial refund for the difference, so don't worry about that. It seems like less and less people are having the issue, so I think the stuff that we're doing is probably helping at least a little bit, but it's not everyone. It's not fixed, hasn't fixed it for everyone yet. Okay, where are we? I have too many pages open. I don't need all these. Okay. Clear transients. Clear expired transients. Did that do it, or was that the first one? Then I have orphaned variations, user up download permissions, product lookup tables, term counts, capabilities. Oh, clear customer sessions. I see it now. it said clear customer sessions instead of just sessions, so I was just reading the first word of each thing. Test again? Okay, let's do it. Let's go live. Please, tiny baby Jesus,
That you don't
let this
believe
work. That what?
in. I said that you don't believe in.
Oh, come on. All right. Test away. The website's live. That's what I meant to say. All carts should be emptied now for whoever is testing. Okay. Yeah, we do have to keep turning the website on and off and everything, but I would rather keep it off and not make any sales than have people's information, you know, being given to other customers. And I honestly believe that none of the people who are probably watching and trying to help are people that would actually do anything bad with the information, but you never know. We just have to be safe, as safe as we can be. So Nitro still has stuff in his cart. Yeah, if you haven't cleared your browsing data and like cleared your cache and cookies and all that kind of stuff, that will probably help if you do that. And then like close and reopen your browser.
That's the reason the phone hasn't been working all day, because it's been dead.
My cart was empty and is adding things to it. I'm not seeing anyone else's stuff yet. Are you meaning that your cart was empty and you are adding things to it, but you're not seeing anyone else's stuff? It seems like it's working for Biscuits now. Please tell us that we're all good to go. Biscuits, can you go to like checkout? You don't have to go through and pay yet, but can you just get to the part where it shows like email address or shipping address or whatever and see if it's giving you anyone else's info? Oh my God, I think we might be good. Not a single person has said that they're having an issue yet with this newest fix. In theory, it was leftover cookies from old sessions, even if we cleared HTC access cache. Oh my God. I think we're good, guys. If you have issues, of course, let me know. And if you're having the issue where people are adding stuff to your cart, I think honestly at this point, there's probably nothing we can do about that. If you're seeing someone else's information, send us a screenshot. And if it's working for you now, feel free to go ahead and place orders if you want to. Yeah, and thank you so much to Ken and Jacob. If it's just the name of the game It's only complete if it's a disc-based game. If it's a cartridge and it's only the name, then it's just a cartridge-only copy. It's different for each category, so it'll say it at the top of the page. Obviously, if you're looking at a PS2 game and if it says disc and case, that means there's no manual. Shipping to Puerto Rico is $75.
That doesn't sound right.
That's not right. Pablo, if you made multiple orders, we will combine them and we will send you a partial refund for the difference in the shipping cost. We are not taking in trades yet. And Jacob, I'm going to continue calling you Jacob because I don't know if Alaj, I don't know if that's your first name or not, but dude, thank you so much. A couple people are saying that they're having items added. I think if you're still having that issue, what you need to do is clear your cache, clear your cookies and all that, and close and reopen your browser. Because other people that were having that issue did that and it fixed it for now. It's using FedEx International. Puerto Rico is technically not international shipping for the US. So it shouldn't be doing that. That's a very unique situation, shipping to Puerto Rico. It's the only territory that gets regular USPS shipping from us that's not part of the United States, technically.
It's technically a part of the United States.
I mean, maybe the Virgin Islands, but is anyone from the Virgin Islands trying to order from the website? Yeah.
AKA Mike's correct. If you
can
Puerto
set
Rico
it as a state.
Yeah.
Because in the back end for us, we just have United States is like a category for shipping, and then we have international is another category. And then we have people that have a zip code within 50 miles of here, which is another category, which gives them the option for local pickup. But if you can set Puerto Rico, I guess, or Virgin Islands as a state instead of the country, then that should fix it. If not, I can go in on the back end and I should be able to fix that problem. But if you can fix it just by putting it in as a state, then try that.
We gotta leave soon.
Curbside pickup, if you are local, if you put, when you're doing your shipping calculations in the checkout thing, if your zip code is within 50 miles of the store's zip code, it will give you a shipping option for free local store pickup, which you can do. So you'll place the order through the website, and then you'll just like send us a message on Facebook or whatever.
And I will schedule
And
a
we will-
time and date for you.
We'll talk to you and schedule a time for you to come to the store and pick up. You can't come in and browse, unfortunately. We're not allowed to do that yet, of course. So it'll just be like, you'll come at the time we set up. You'll knock on the door. And...
No, don't knock on the door. I'll come out to your car.
I guess you can message us when you're here. But
people just they stand way too close to the door when I'm trying to get out there, and I'm like, still 6 feet, yo.
Edward, what do you mean storage on Xbox 360 problem? So Pyroman said he did a hard refresh on the page and it's no longer adding items. GTA 5, what? I don't know what that means. You need to ask a full question.
He's having storage problems on his 360 for GTA 5 because it requires extra storage space. So you
Pyroman
need to make
said
sure
it's
that
still
you're
happening.
you have a hard drive that is large enough to store that extra data.
Pyroman, did you clear your cache and like cookies and all that stuff from your browser? 10 NES cards to Kentucky should not be $18 to ship.
No, it should be like $11 flat rate.
So, Jamie, if you want to go ahead and make the order, whatever the actual shipping is, that's what we're going to charge you for. Like, it'll charge you for the amount it says right now, but we'll send you a partial refund for the difference in shipping. It definitely shouldn't be trying to charge you $18. I already went through the website last night and redid all of the dimensions for all the items so that shipping would be more accurate. And most people say that it seems to be working better now. But anyone that ends up paying more for shipping than what it actually is will get a partial refund for the difference. Do we get the site fixed? It seems like it. But what you're going to want to do is make sure that you clear your cookies and your cache and everything on your browser, close it and reopen, and hopefully you're good to go.
Edward, we're just a retro video game shop. I can't tell you where to buy a gaming PC, I'm sorry. You're going to want to Google it.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong spot, Edward. Yes, huge shout out to Jacob and Ken for helping out, and for everyone else who's been helping as well. We do not have any big box PC games. There's a couple Commodore 64 games on the website. Have we ever heard of Scott the Woz? I've heard the name. I don't know if I know who it is though.
Jackie watches him.
Jared, you're the only person that said anything about the stream buffering or anything like that, so I would assume it's just you. But I guess I don't know for sure. So just to confirm, guys, has anyone seen anyone else's information when they go to checkout since the fix?
Oh, snap.
JMFS, no, we do not.
One of the game owners in that group
Stadium events?
got stadium events. What the heck?
And he said he got it for like $175.
Are you kidding me? Why would he do that?
I do not know. He
That's
said
bull.
he said the screw on the back was rusted, so he couldn't open it to verify it.
No.
And everyone's like, well, you still should have gave him more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
BS.
cool.
That's not cool.
The shirts are not on the website yet. Tetsu PR. I will try to get that fixed for shipping to Puerto Rico and stuff like that. We actually have to go in like 5 minutes. We have dinner with Abby's parents for her mom's birthday. Tom, I don't know which store it was. It was just one of the owners in the business owners group that posted about it, and people are of course freaking out, and a lot of other people are trying to buy it now.
I think that's disgusting that he...
Jamie, if it charged you that for shipping, don't worry, we will send you a partial refund for the difference. It's the Donkey Kong Country box manual, the player's choice version. I think that's right here, so I can check for you. This is cartridge and box. It's got some sticker residue up here. It's got some creasing and stuff. It's not terrible though. It's got this, oh, I guess that flap is ripped off right there. And it's got a little crease here. But overall, it's not in bad shape. There's no insert though There's no like cardboard insert. How much does it cost to ship to Canada? You just have to put in your address on the checkout thing, and it'll give you the options, and you can.
It's gonna be $12 or more USD.
What did the fix end up being? Don't ask me. I honestly couldn't tell you. We did so many things. Edward, we are a retro video game store in Vancouver, Washington. I'm assuming since you're asking these questions, this is your first time on the channel. We just launched our website where we are selling stuff, and we were having issues with it. That's why we're live streaming. We don't normally live stream. Approximately how many games are on the website? 8,000, somewhere around there. Most people say it's working for them. I see one or two people that are saying like it's adding multiple quantities of the same thing. Pyroman, if you know what's causing the issue, I would say just don't do that. If that's what is causing the issue and that's the only issue, then not doing it, you should be fine.
He has no excuse to not be able to open the back of that. That is, oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm mad.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, if you add a game to the cart and then it redirects you to a new page and you refresh that page, the site might see it as refreshing the action you just did. Bye, Edward. Subscribe if you want to see Video Game Store daily vlogs. We got about 5 minutes until we gotta go, guys. So everything looks good. So I'm going to leave the website up. I am exhausted, guys. I talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but starting last night, I don't know what happened, but I was just laying in bed working on the stuff, and just like right here really started to hurt, and it almost feels like when you sleep with your head at like a weird angle and you wake up and it's really stiff and sore. That's what it feels like, but it didn't happen while I was sleeping. It just happened while I was sitting there. It doesn't feel like a pinched nerve, because I've had that before, but yeah, it kept me up. About every half an hour I'd wake up because it was hurting, and I'd roll over to the other side and try to go back to sleep. So I'm definitely not feeling good about that. It's very sore, but it's only right here. It's not on the other side or anything. Sitting here, it feels fine, but if I try to like, turn my neck to the side, it's a little sore.
How's the store looking?
You want to
it's a
see how?
giant freaking mess.
You want to see how the store is looking?
No.
It looks like this. It's a mess, guys. But Ryan put up the Nintendo stuff on the pegboard, which is pretty cool. I don't even think we vlogged that, actually, so I'll put that in today's vlog. But check it out. It's all Nintendo. And we got 2 of them, and it fits almost perfectly. You can see one little strip of white there, but we got them on both of the things at pegboard there, which was pretty cool. We came in yesterday. Ryan got here before us, and when we came in, he was putting those up, and we didn't ask him to do that, so that was cool that he did it. We were eventually going to do it, but I guess he didn't really have much to do when he got here, so he was like, oh, I'll just put this up, and that was pretty cool.
I'm so fired up about this. This is BS.
About the stadium events?
Yeah. Like, what in... Like, now he's going to be known to all of the other game store owners for that jerk who was like, oh, I'll give you $180 for it.
And he was saying that the guy initially wanted even less.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, I think he's just saying that to like make himself sound like I was talking to Tom and I was like, you know what I would have done? I would have written up a freaking waiver or contract or something that said like, hey, I'm going to buy this game from you, but I need to open it up and verify it. If I, by opening it up and verifying it, like I damage it somehow, I will still pay you the money. But like I would have done something because that person deserved way more than that. I mean, he could have gotten like how much for that cartridge? Like 5, like way more than that.
12 grand maybe.
12 grand and like
$12,000 to $15,000.
That's pretty life changing for most people, especially with what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I don't believe his story. I think it's all a bunch of BS because with what's happening right now, if somebody walks into your store with a $15,000 game, well, trade credit or cash credit for that game, and you're like, oh, I can give you $15,000 if you let me open it, you're gonna take the $15,000 and let them open it if it's legit. I'm so annoyed. It's stupid.
Yeah, and like it wasn't, I mean, it's clearly not a reproduction from the outside. Like you wouldn't have a rusty screw on a reproduction, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could, but the chances of the screw being rusty on a reproduction is very, very slim. Someone would have to intentionally leave water on it to rust it or something.
Someone says he's claiming he bought it in a lot. Are you in that group? I think that person's in that group with us.
Yeah, he's saying he bought it in a lot, but he also said he paid like $175 or something for it. I saw it this morning. I haven't looked at it again.
Even if I couldn't open it, I would at least give somebody like $1,000. Like at the very least, if I were him. And that's like if
even if the screw's rusty, you can still open it. Like
yeah, and I was looking at the picture of the screw, I was like, you can open that.
Someone's like, I hope it's a repro and it would serve him right. I saw a question earlier. Someone asked if I like Job for a Cowboy, and I do like Job for a Cowboy.
A cowboy for a job?
Oh,
Sam called us back.
I started listening to Job for a Cowboy like right at the beginning, like right when the Doom EP came out, and I was like, man, this is so freaking cool. And I really liked that one. And then Genesis came out, which is my favorite Job for a Cowboy album. It's more technical, less deathcore. And then the next one came out, which is pretty good. And then Sun Eater is really, really good as well. But
William Cox, we were talking about
stadium events.
Another business owner, I mean, we're not going to like put him on blast, got
I don't even know who it is or what store it is.
Stadium events traded into them, and they claim that they're unable to open it and verify what it was, and so they only paid the person $180. But like the business owner also bought a bunch of other stuff, and like Ian Cooper, I'm really upset about it because I don't like people getting ripped off like that. I think it's not okay, and I think like maybe it was like played off as like, oh, this game isn't worth that much.
Yes, the full game inventory is on the website, minus the 2 3DO games we have, because they wouldn't export from our POS for some reason. And then we haven't done the TI-99 games yet, or any of like the new trade-ins we haven't done yet, like all the stuff that's, you know, on the floor back here we haven't done. If you're going to get an Xbox 360, I would make it a slim or a super slim. Don't get the original model. They are guaranteed to red ring at some point. You can take care of it. You can put like the intercooler on there and like put a desk fan pointed at it when you have it on. Don't play it for 8 hours at a time, because the problem with them is that they overheat and the lead-free solder will melt. So if you're going to get a 360, you might as well get a slim or a super slim. Do you like drum solos or guitar solos? Yeah. I listen to death metal and rock and everything, so guitar solos are a pretty big part of it. All right, guys, I think it's time for us to head out. We got to get home.
We gotta go.
No Odyssey games. We do not have any. But we'll probably add some eventually. So we don't take in regular Xbox 360s either. We only do slims. So thank you guys so much. I'm so glad we got the website stuff taken care of, and it will be live and available for you guys to purchase and do whatever you got to do. If you're experiencing any issues with things being added to your cart, it sounds like on our end it is completely fixed. So what you're just going to need to do is clear your browsing data, clear the cache, clear your cookies, all that. Close your browser, open it back up. That should take care of any issues that you're having. And if any of you guys see other people's information during checkout, if you're seeing someone's address, someone's phone number, someone's email address, anything like that, please send us a message with a screenshot.
On Double Jump Facebook or
On the
Instagram.
Double Jump Facebook page, or on the Double Jump Instagram, or you can email us at doublejumpvideogames@yahoo.com. But
If
it
you
seems like
message-
everything's good.
If you message me on my personal Facebook, I will see the message, and 9 times out of 10 will not respond to it.
Yeah, don't message us on our personal pages, guys. We typically do not reply to messages there. We also typically don't accept friend requests on there. It's not because we're not trying to be unfriendly or whatever, but
I have my parents and my family on there.
we have family and stuff on there, and a long time ago I did just start accepting every friend request, but my Facebook got to the point where like I was scrolling through my timeline and I didn't recognize anyone. I didn't know anybody that was posting, and it really made it so that I was not interested in ever looking at Facebook. And so once I deleted all the people that I didn't know in person, it kind of went back to normal, and
Cooper gets more
I like
friend requests than me.
yeah, I have over 100 friend requests, I think, in there, and I'm not purposefully trying to ignore you guys. It's just I don't accept them unless I know you.
Okay, we gotta go. So you
All right.
can either carry your live stream with you or not.
I can't carry the live stream when we're driving home.
I can't. Well, for the most part, yeah, you're right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Jacob and Ken for helping out, and everyone else, of course, for helping out. This has been awesome. Let's go home and eat some food. And the website's up, so check out doublejumpvideogames.com. Like I said, if you end up paying more for shipping than it actually is, you will receive a partial refund for the difference. So if you see a high shipping price, if you can afford to pay it up front, don't worry, you will get that partial refund. So guys,
Bye.
it's
We
been
love you.
it's been good.
Peace. We're gonna go have some dinner.
See you guys later.
Shit, I have some cookies.